Back 5 years ago, I had to have amputation to my left lower below the knee. When I found that out, I thought I better call and find a prosthesis in the area. I just happened to call Scott, and Scott had me come in after the amputation. He kept in contact with me. When we were looking around the area for a place for the physical therapy, the place that Scott recommended me to go, my insurance wouldn't pay for it. So there's about 3 places in the area that the insurance will pay for it, and none of them's ever dealt with a amputee. Told Scott, and Scott says, well, when's your first, I set up one place in Bay City, and Scott says, what's your first date that, you go, and I told him, and I said, I'll be there. He showed up there, same when I showed up there, and we went in and talked to the guy, and the guy says, yeah, we never did any amputees here, and nice guy, and he stayed open-minded and talked to Scott on what he should kind of exercises I should do, and he did exactly what Scott told him I should do. And after I got done with the therapy, I went through a big change in the first year of my leg. I went through a lot of changes. Sometimes I was in the office 3 times because my calf went from that size down to this size, and so there's a lot of stuff that they were fantastic. They just stayed up on me, called me. If I had issues, they would call me at home, make sure everything was okay. Like when I got a blister, trying to learn what and what not to do your first year, and they took care of it. They're right on it. Had me come in, looked at my leg, and kept an eye on my leg, told me what I should do, what I shouldn't do, did adjustments when I needed them. It was just fantastic. I was very fortunate to be able to get in contact with him the first thing and all. And I see here at the classes that people from other states and other countries, talking to them and telling them their issues, and I just can't believe how bad that our medical insurance system is, that we're sort of the forgotten people here. And I'm fortunate enough to start off with Scott. He walked me through everything and helped me with anything I needed. I see what's going on around the country and the world, and it's sort of sad that a lot of these amputees are being left out in the cold. But I'm just fortunate to be able to have Scott and the Bremer team and took good care of me. I don't know, from day one, it was just like, okay, this is me now. This leg here now is me. And if I did have any issues, I got home then, boom, 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 they took care of it. So I feel bad for the people that don't have that to lean on. I recommend talking to Scott and his team, and because they really took good care of me. I haven't been nowhere else, so I don't really know how everything else, is handled by other people or anything. I thought this was normal. This is normal to me, Then I start seeing these people calling in and having all these issues that they make them a leg and send them out the door, and the leg not even fitting right for them. I couldn't even imagine what that would feel like. I know when my leg changed what it felt like, and they took me in there and did adjustments and everything and got me going again. But it's so much easier to be able to get up and walk around than it is to push yourself around in a wheelchair or walk on a walk or anything like that. I knew I didn't want that. I'm going to walk. I knew that.